Hello students, let's learn about pointers and functions. A function is a unit of a group of program statements designed to perform specific tasks and return a single value. Okay. Function is nothing but it is a set of program statements designed to perform specific tasks, the given specific task, and generate or return a single value. And we have to follow a function declaration. First, data type, function name and number of arguments, and contains body of function, that is data members means local variables, and member functions to read values and to display values, and it returns a single value to the called function, and it ends the function declaration. Okay, and here the data type which defines the types of values. It may be integer or floating point values or character values, and function name defines name of the function, and the argument list contains number of arguments, n number of arguments, and the following function body contains member data called local variables, the variables which are declared and defined inside the function called local variables alias data members, and member functions, for example get data, read data, put data, print, display, calculate, compute. These are examples of member functions. Okay, according to the problem definition, we declare or define a member function. Okay, and these member functions contains the following statements to perform specific tasks and return a value back to the main function. Okay, then the member function, the opening and closing flower braces indicates start and end of function. And as you know, pointer is nothing but it is a variable used to point out a other variable in memory locations. Okay, and it returns a address of variable and it returns a value of variable, just pointing to the variable in memory location. Okay, therefore there is a close relationship between pointers and functions. We know that a function uses n number of arguments. When necessary, a function can get or create its own variables to generate a desired return value. Like other variables, a pointer variable can provide it to a function. The invoking function by providing the pointer variable by following two methods, by passing the references, by passing the pointers. By passing the references means address, memory address. By passing the pointers means pointing the variable in the memory location. Okay, here two methods are followed to invoke the function with the pointer variable. Okay, let's learn first method by passing the references. By passing the references means the parameters or arguments are passed to the function, then the formal arguments becomes or aliases to the original values called actual arguments. Okay, when the arguments are passed to the function, then the formal arguments becomes references to the original arguments called actual parameter or actual arguments. Okay, and when any changes made in the actual arguments that reflect to the original value of data function. Okay, and in this method only the formal arguments gets the copy of original values from actual arguments just by referencing its addresses by different names, that is their references. Okay, here the formal arguments does not create its own copy of original values, rather than it gets the values from actual parameter or actual arguments just by referencing with different names. Okay, is called by passing the references. Okay, and by passing the references here the addresses is passed to the different variable from one to other in declaration, and using that references the formal argument gets the values from actual argument, and any changes made in actual argument reflect to the original value of data in the method of passing the references. And passing the references method useful in situation where the values of variable are to be changed using a function. For example, program to swap the values of two variables using pass by reference method. To write this program, first we have to include preprocessor directives called 3 header files: input output string, consolidated input output conio.h, iomanip.h, input output manipulators, to include input output devices to the program file while executing the program, and to execute cin cout statement which are defined or used in the program, and to manipulate the manipulators which are used in the program. And main function is defined. In main function the subfunction swap with data type void and having 2 argument list is declared. This statement refers to as function prototype. Just it is declared with 2 argument list with function name and data type called function prototype, and 2 variables, actual variables or actual arguments a and b are declared with the data type integer, and a is assigned with the value 10, b is assigned with the value 30. Next, it contains the following statements: cout original values and cout, and a and b values are displayed using the statement cout. And next, the swap function is called from calling function main. Okay, swap is called as a called function. Is a called function. Okay, main function is a calling function. Okay, the swap is a called function, main is a calling function. Okay, the swap is a function name and it is called from a calling function main. Next, it contains the again following statements to display the a and b value after swapping the 2 variables, and the main function ends. Next, after main function the subfunction is defined. Here void is a data type 1 by 1. The always program execution starts from main function. In main function, first it creates function prototype void swap with two references of formal arguments, and next it creates memory locations for actual arguments a and b and stores the values 10 in a variable and 30 in b variable, and next it executes the statement original values. First it executes the statement original values. Original values. Okay. The next statement it executes a is equal to a value. The a value is 10. A is equal to 10. Next, and b is equal to b value. The b value is 30. Okay, and it displays the original values. A is equal to 10 and b is equal to 30. Okay. Next, it calls the swap function from calling function main. Therefore, the swap is called as call function. Main is called as calling function. Okay. When the control statement read this statement swap of a comma b, then the control statement directly connects to the swap function where it is declared and defined in the program. Okay, and the swap function execution begins. And here the swap function is declared with the data type void, means it does not return any value, and it contains two formal arguments x and y with address operator and %, means it references the values from actual arguments, and it creates variable 10 with the data type integer. Next, 10 is equal to x. 10 is equal to x means the x value is assigned to the variable 10. The x value is 10 because the x is called as formal argument and it references value from actual argument. That is a means the x is holding the value 10. Okay, the 10 is assigned to the variable 10. Next, x is equal to 1 means the x value is assigned to the variable, the y value is assigned to the variable x. Okay, then the y is called as formal argument and it references the value from actual argument, that is b. The b value is 30, then the y 30 value is assigned to the variable x. Next, y is equal to 10 means the 10th value is assigned to the variable y. The 10th value is 10. Okay, the 10 is assigned to the variable y. Okay, and here the x and y are interchanged. Okay, the x and y values are interchanged. This is called as swap the values of two variables using pass by reference method. Here the pass by reference method is used, okay, when swapping the two numbers or interchanging the two values of variables. Okay, then it ends the sub function and come back to the main function. Next, the executable statements are executed. The next statement is values after swapping. After swapping, the next statement it executes a is equal to a value, that is 30. After swapping, the a value become as 30 and b is equal to b value again come to the next line and it gets the character values to the screen and ends the program execution as well as main function. Okay, this is the final output of this program, and this program shows relationship between pointers and functions by using the pass by reference method.